What's going on, YouTube? So today I'm not really doing too much, but it looks pretty nice outside. So my plan is to start to take apart the lower like oil pan and stuff like that. That way I can get everything ready, because here soon I'm about to have the money to order the like forge set, like the pistons, rods, the bearings, studs, stuff like that. So it should be at the end of this month. So I'm hoping to have all that stuff by at least a week into February. And then once I get that, I'm gonna call around and start figuring out how much it's gonna cost to hone the cylinder walls. I don't know if I'm gonna go oversized, just because I don't know. And then on top of that, I want to get it hot synced so I can get it all like it's just clean and perfect. And then, to be honest, I think since I'm putting so much money into this, I think I'm just gonna have them build it to like the bottom end anyway. And then as far as heads, once I get all those, like the camshafts that I want and stuff like that, I'll probably have them do the same thing, just build it, because like I said, this is a lot of money going into this, and I'm not a rich YouTuber, so I'm going to make sure it's done right. I don't want to mess it up, but I will definitely tell you like what they do, how they do it, and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's get to the engine. Alright, so I moved the engine and tilted it, and there's still coolant in here. I figured it would be gone by now, but apparently not. So it's coming from right there. Let's go ahead and take a look. Maybe that's it, because if you look down in there, it doesn't look like anything's in there. So that should be good. Don't worry about this fucking asshole. First things first, I'm gonna take this lower oil pan back off, and then after that I'm gonna start hitting these bolts right here that go all the way around, and then just popping it off. So let me go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so just to clarify, there was one bolt here, one bolt down here on the other side, here on the other side, here on the other side, and then I took some out earlier, like in the build, that are down in here. So go ahead and go back to that. But now I gotta break the seal on this, so this should be fun, considering I don't have a rubber mallet, which is something I recommend you definitely use to get this off. But let me just go around and make sure I ain't got any other bolts that I need to hit, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I did forget one bolt. It was just kind of tucked away, came into here. Let me aim up, came into here. But yeah, after that, it was kind of a pain in the butt to get that off. Pretty much what I did, the easiest way, once you get all the bolts out, I mean, I tried pushing on it and everything, but pretty much what I did was right where this meets up with this, I just kind of put a screwdriver in there and just hit until it pried a little bit, and just kind of wedged it, and then just kept going along down the sides. Once I got down the sides, then it kind of just came off. So that's gonna be the easiest way. For now, I'm going to tip this upside down and see if I want to start breaking into the next part. Alright, so I hit the 12 on that, hit the 10s on this, so I can remove this and remove this so it's out of the way. This is your pickup tube, and this is just like a shield. And then after that, I gotta get the spacer off, which these are gonna be, look like E10s. So after I pull that off, I may still take out the pistons and whatnot. We'll see how I feel, but for now, I just figured I'd show you guys these 12s and the 10s. Once those are off, I'll come back. Alright, so I got these loose. They were a pain in the dick. I had to use a breaker bar, and it wasn't an E12, it's an E14. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 bolts. So good luck. But now I'm gonna end up taking these out, and then we'll get down to the actual crank and everything. So alright, so I kind of jumped ahead. Basically got the top piece off. I don't remember if you've seen that. I did get the caps off, but I was trying to push one of them down, and it's kind of hard with obviously the crank being there, so I'm gonna take the crank out. But basically, you gotta hit a bolt right here, and then a bolt right here, I'm assuming, and then a bolt right here. Pop this off. Once this is off, then the crank should be able to lift up from over here and slide out. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. And then once I get it off, I'll be able to pop all the actual pistons and everything out. So alright, so this is gonna be basically the end of the video, but pretty much what I had to do to get the crank out is this guy. Be careful of these. Obviously they go in here and go right here. So what I had to do is I forgot I had to take out the rear main seal. So there's just 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. Pop that off, and then obviously the front, like I said, after I did that, I was able to pull it out. One of the bearings on the caps that are sitting in there was pretty damaged. Not like horrible, but it was damaged. So obviously new bearings. This is what the inside looks like. So I should take off these oil squirters, but I think I'm gonna wait on that. Right now it's down to a bare black, which is what I wanted to do. Now what's next? So obviously I'm going to take the crank and have them make sure it's balanced and whatnot. Like, all this labor for it is gonna cost quite a bit. I'm expecting that, but first I need to order the parts. Once I get the parts, then I'll take it. Well, actually, before I take it down there, I'm gonna call them. There's a couple of reputable shops around here, but I still haven't decided who I'm gonna take it to. I'm gonna do a little more research on it before I do it, and yeah. So like I said, by the end of the month, I'm gonna order the parts, and once they come in, I'll show you guys and show you what I got, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know, I really appreciate it if you did, you know, share and subscribe. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Till then, peace.